We'll talk about that.
It's quite poor. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Ian. This channel is all about music and art, and in this video we're actually setting the bridge on a banjo. So here is our banjo. It's brand new, it's just arrived, and before I send it out to the customer I need to fit the bridge, and there's a couple of things we need to do with this. We need to first of all put the bridge on, and then we need to do what's called rough intonation. So we put the bridge in round about the right place of where it needs to be. We then tune the banjo up, and we'll do the final intonation. So the first things first is we'll slack off some of these strings, I think. So we've got the bridge roundabout where it needs to be. When we lift the bridge up, we need to make sure there's not too much tension on this bit. So just going to slacken off pegs are quite stiff because they're new. So that still seems a bit too tight for me. I think that's going to be okay when I lift it up. We now need to check the intonation, and we do that with a straight edge or a ruler. Now, because this is rough intonation, we can quite happily do it with this type of ruler. And we position it at the nut there, and we need to be at the 12th fret. So the 12th fret is here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So there is our 12th fret. And then what we do is we take that and we position it, and that's roughly, so we position it there. If we look at it down there, that's better. So position it there, and you can see that that's pretty much where the bridge needs to go. Let's lift it up onto the, and now what we need to do is we need to put the bridge in the right slots. And what we can do from there is let's just double check that measurement. So the 12th fret is there, and then that is round about there. So maybe slightly forward. Now it needs to be fairly centre in the drum head. We also will now need to tune it up, and then once we've got it up to pitch, we'll check it for intonation. And the way that we do that is by, once it's all up to pitch, the 12th fret should be an octave higher than the actual open string. So we can check, and we would really check it on the first and third to be sure. Once we're happy with the fact that those two strings are tuned, then we're good to go. Now the way that we're going to set this is with one of these little digital guitar tuners, and we're going to set it, because this will do guitar. This is linked down below. It's a Tanglewood one, but there's lots of these sort of things around. You can also use a phone app if you need to. So this, we're going to set it to chrono, which means it'll tune sharp and flats as well, or it'll tune any instrument really. So we could use it on a violin or a ukulele, that sort of thing. Right, let's get on and tune it. So once you're happy with the tuning, and this can take 2 or 3 attempts, and because what you've got to remember as well is that the strings are new, so they are much more likely to go out of tune, and the banjo will go out of tune a lot more for the first few days after it's been strung. But once you're happy with the tuning, the open tuning, then just check the intonation. Now that D is absolutely spot on, and so is that G. Let's see that G. There we go. So the tuning has just slipped a little bit because the strings are new. So I'll go back and do the whole process again. Now, I'm not going to make you sit through that, but you get the idea of actually what we're trying to do here. One of the main things to remember is that when we're setting the bridge, that if you've tuned it and you've checked it at the 12th fret, if it's sharp, you need to move that back towards the tail. So if it's sharp, it's going to go back towards the tail. If it's flat, if the note is flat at the 12th fret, then you need to bring it forward towards the neck. So sharp, back towards the tail, flat, bring it forward. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now, bye bye.